All right, so a 45 was rolled.
Yes.
So, as your party ventures through the desolate wasteland of Texas, the landscape is dominated by the eerie remnants of a once thriving society. Twisted metal structures and crumbling skyscrapers loom on the horizon, casting long shadows over the arid land. The sun beats down mercilessly. That's a hard word. And the air is thick with dust and the faint scent of decay. One scorching day is what you're driving through today. You're following a cracked old highway. And as you're driving along, you come across something that you've seen many, many times before. It's a ruined old monument, partially buried in sand and rubble. You see a massive stone arch that was once grand and imposing, and it's now weathered and worn by centuries of neglect. Above you, you see vultures kind of circling the area, and you hear the wind howling through the distance that you can hear through the wind. You hear echoes of mutated creatures. Lovely noises. As you get a little bit closer, I'd like for the non-drivers to roll perception checks.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Dash.
What's my perception? I think it's his name.
The non.
Non-drivers, because drivers are
Yeah,
paying
that's why I
attention to
said,
the road.
Dash, because he insisted on driving.
Oh, gotcha.
I also got a
Next
natural
time,
20,
just
so a 26.
Oh,
Hey, wow. Hold on, I rolled a 7, but
But it's actually a
my
48.
perception.
Plus
got a
20. What
It's
was
a
that?
14.
18
It's a
and
14.
19?
Yeah, I did my math right. 27.
Okay.
Wow.
As you drive by, you guys notice something. The people who rolled like above 25 notice something a little unusual. On the archway and the monument that you've driven by plenty of times, this is the first time that I guess you were there at high noon. The sun was brightest in the sky, and you see subtle engravings and symbols on the monument's surface. They're barely visible through the layers of grime and erosion, but because you rolled high enough, your keen eyes find a hidden seam in the stone.
I don't see nothing.
Do y'all see that?
What?
The vulture?
Yeah, Veda's looking up at the vulture in the sky.
There's a vine in that arch. I'm not on radio now, so Elaine has to tell her side.
So the arch is.
It's attached. Yeah, it's attached to the ruined building. But yeah,
Oh, but it's still a complete arch.
it's still a complete arch. Yeah,
Do we drive through it on our
you don't
way,
drive
or-
through it. No, you drive past it.
Okay.
But you're kind of driving
Hey.
through like a ruined city, and this is one of the remaining structures.
Gadget, pull over for a second.
Is there another shiny
The
thing?
dupe gadget pulled over
That
for a
arch,
bit.
I want to check that out.
The shiny things always kill us, though.
It's not shiny.
I'm pulling over. I'll pull ours over too.
Okay.
I'll kind of stick my arm out the window and do the symbol for dash.
I'll pull up beside him, so Robin's right beside Gadget.
I'm gonna reach out and slap his
I'm
hand.
gonna like lean over,
I'm leaning
Gadget,
out and actually slap
like-
my face.
roll the windows down, and lean over Gadget, and like stick my kind of stick my head. Do you guys see that?
That vulture
vine?
has one leg, which I don't know if that means it's mutated.
Veda,
or
over there.
what-
Veda.
What?
Over there, Veda.
It's over a vulture, Gadget.
I have no idea.
There's a
I thought we were
line
gonna
on
prove
the.
it.
Look at the arch.
It's an arch. What do you want?
No, it's.
Impressive.
That
I
vulture
know.
look cool.
So I'm not the only one who saw it, Robin.
I get out and I'm going to approach the arch. To
I'm
look
getting out with
closer
Robin.
because
Oh,
Screw the party.
I guess we gotta
Robin
check
and
out
I
the
saw
other-
it.
Grab my backpack out of the back and
I'm gonna
Dez and
sit on
Gar
top
keep
of the
the
truck
engine
and
running.
watch.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, Dezingar are waiting in the car, I guess.
Gar starts doing donuts in Dash's truck.
He's standing on the pedals. Dez is cranking the wheel.
this thing is free.
All
I
right.
like
Waits
it-
for everybody to leave and then goes and steals Daz's truck.
Kind of Laura Vulture over with a piece of muffin.
Oh,
Let's go.
All right. So as you get closer, you kind of walk a bit closer to what you saw, which was the seam. Holy crap! Who broke? I think
Me,
that.
it's always me.
No,
Aren't
it's
we all
Elaine. She
on
took
the
up the
inside?
literal entirety of the screen.
Cause she's important, okay?
don't
Hey,
test him
she
hard.
saw
she
the
is
thing.
still. She
It
was
wasn't
still
me,
behind
it's-
Veda.
no,
All you can see on the stream is your forehead.
All right.
Real
Fixed
estate.
it again. All right. So as you get closer, you start to realize that this seam has a hidden meaning behind it. There is a possibility that the way it looks suggests that there might be an entrance of some kind here.
Can I try to find an entrance?
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
Runes, or what are we looking at?
Right now, you're looking at an archway covered in dirt and grime
26.
with like a little split somewhere. 26. So as Dash just did it, you wiped away the like some of the dirt and stuff, and you see some different engravings and symbols on the monument. They look like they're in an ancient, long forgotten script.
Texan.
Can I
Yeah,
do
Texan.
anything to try to
It just
understand
just
this?
says
Uh,
it just says yeehaw y'all over and over again.
Like, are they
could it
is it
be?
arcana is what I'm trying to say.
No, it would be like a comprehend languages check.
I can do that in
So,
10
like,
minutes.
intelligence check.
Hey, can I help him with the ritual to make it go faster?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. You both would
Aw.
have to do it for yourself.
One
I
action.
got
Why
I
is
got
it-
common, elven, and orcish.
I'm
is it
going
in
to
Texan?
I'm gonna sit down and start working on the ritual in 10 minutes. You guys can do what you want in the meantime.
Knowledge history.
Okay, what languages does everybody read?
Common,
Tabaxi,
Elven,
Elvish.
Draconic, Sylvan.
I mean,
So,
we all speak Elven.
So-
Orcish
It's
is
the most
only
common
one that hasn't
language.
been mentioned that I know.
okay,
Elven
so
is more common than common.
so no, nobody reads it.
No. Well, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I just do Tabaxi and Elven. I'm not that smart. Yep.
Okay, well, Robin, I keep on wanting to call you Kenny. While Robin is doing this ritual, what is everybody else doing? Because you got 10 minutes unless you just want to wait for him.
And
Um,
knowledge check if any kind help.
The thing is, a knowledge check might help, but it's not going to help you read a language you don't understand, right?
No, but it might tell me what language it is.
Fair enough.
I'll get Shuri to run a perimeter because she's got advantage to smell perception checks. So I'll get her to see if she'll sniff out anything in our area to set her on a patrol.
26.
I'm still trying to lure a vulture.
You said
to be my
26?
friend.
Shuri starts trying to attack vultures in the air. She's just jumping up like as high as possible. She sees birds in the sky.
Oh no!
It's
no.
a threat.
That one was coming towards me. Man.
Well,
just
I'm gonna
it's
try and see if there's
and
any.
she toasting bites it out of there.
While he's waiting to read that, I want to just try and see if there's like any way in.
So, roll an investigation check.
feel or whatever.
This one's kind of cool. I'm really excited for you guys to do this one.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as you're kind of investigating around, so there's steps that go up, and as you kind of are going up the steps, you're like looking around, you see like there's piles of dirt and stuff, and you're kind of like wiping them away as you go. And underneath one of them on the steps, it reads, "Only those who seek knowledge with pure intent may enter."
Gar? Yes?
Definitely me then.
Hey, we got the whole
You're
gang.
welcome. Now we can defeat anything.
Teamwork
Gar
makes
will
the
know
dream
our
work, you know?
language.
Yeah, it's in Goblin. No.
Only those who seek knowledge
Do
with
I
pure
recognize the
intent.
language?
You do not recognize the language, no. It doesn't seem like it's a language from Chorus, which would be like your key. But it also does, like, you guys don't really know earthly languages as well as languages from Chorus, right? So.
It's Tolkien Elvish.
Oh.
That's the curveball, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Seek knowledge with pure intent.
Are there more steps like ahead of me?
There are more steps that go up. If I have to fix cameras again, I swear. No, I think I'm good.
I am going to
That's you doing the ritual? Just waving
Continue
incense around?
Doing like a techno dance.
Arcane.
For every spin, there's a bit of...
Oh, wait. I got this, guys.
Are you gonna do that one of the ravers?
I'm
This-
just, one hand is throwing a bit
Hey.
of soup and the other is salt as I'm spinning my hands.
My eyes!
Okay. So, you're investigating more, Elaine?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue climbing.
Okay. So as you walk up, you get closer to like where the entrance of the building would be. As you kind of wipe away some of the dirt that's on the like glass door, you see the inside is completely like caved in, like destroyed. But you do see that this was some sort of government facility before the end times.
Or there was a glass
So the-
door.
Does the door still open?
Yes and no. Like it opens a bit, but it doesn't open very well. Oh, and there's the camera breaking.
Welcome.
Alright, if I
Ooh,
throw you in the air, could you catch a vulture?
am
from-
I the only one that didn't break?
No,
I shall
Elaine didn't
guarantee-
break.
Oh, cat too.
Are you seriously gonna throw Gar in the air?
Like, how low are these vultures?
They're circling at vulture height, like where birds circle, so not low.
No car 50 feet in the air to catch a vulture.
You're
I feel
lightweight,
like you
right?
might be overestimating your strength.
Despina, can you do it? You're strong.
Is Des here?
She's without microphone, so yes, she is here, but not able to speak. Or hear what's going on.
Yeah, like
So-
she'll throw, and I'll be there to catch you.
He's
and the
here in
vulture.
spirit.
I imagine it. She's got Gar in her arms like a puppet that she'll like ventriloquist through.
Not put your hand there.
No. Oh no.
Oh no?
Alright, I'm trying to fix things again.
I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't.
I already took full responsibility, so.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Are you just making it worse?
I'm not. It keeps on adjusting itself.
The background one, if I'm pretty sure lower down in the menu, you can just lock it so you can't move it.
We will break free.
How?
You can't keep us contained.
There, that's locked.
Also, I enjoy watching the stream as all of this occurs.
Shut up.
Robin, what's it say?
It's 10 minutes gone by.
Yeah, at this point. Oh my. It broke. Stop it! Okay. Oh my god.
I don't know why we always stop for random things, and then we get into danger, and then...
Okay,
You should just
we're
give
done.
up.
We're done. It's fixed. Everybody's done.
Hold on, let me take my camera off.
Stop. Don't you dare.
Everybody disconnect and reconnect in unison.
Okay. Just a quick reminder for me. Does the comprehend languages tell you what language it is, or just tell you how to read it?
You can understand the literal meaning of it, so I
Okay.
don't know what language I can just read.
It
Okay.
takes about 1 minute to read a page. It doesn't decode secret messages. And, yeah.
Okay. No worries. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll just be able to read what it is and not know
All right.
anything else.
So time, I would say, has passed. Elaine, are you going in the building?
I was going to attempt to, yes.
Okay, you can go in. It's pretty much what I told you it would be, though. It's like a caved-in building. A bunch of rock and stuff crashed down. Are you ready for the description or the writing?
Yes.
All right. Amidst the ruins of time, here lies the ark of forgotten life, preserved in stasis amidst chaos and strife. To those who seek with pure intent, the knowledge shall unveil the secrets of the past, the mysteries and tales, the strands of life both near and far, from earth's own beast to distant star. Within these walls a choice must be made, for knowledge's power can both create and fade. Beware the shadows that dwell within, the darkness of greed, the lure of sin. To guard this legacy from those who'd harm, only the pure of heart shall pass through this charm. So tread with care and wisdom's grace in this chamber of time, in this sacred place. Unlock the vault, and secrets shall flow. To those who seek knowledge, let it be so.
I read it all out loud. Do I see like a door in the veil, like a way to pass into whatever chamber it's talking about?
You do not.
So where did Elaine go?
I'm assuming she would have been back to hear this.
I'm gonna head back down here in a second. If I don't.
So yeah, there's nothing really cool in here. If there was anything cool in here, you'd have to like dig through giant piles of rubble and rock. So it's like you enter, and as you're looking around, like it is a nice building, so there might have been stuff in here, but obviously it didn't last the test of time.
Okay.
Anyway, you can send us what it said so I can also reread.
Really?
You didn't memorize that?
I would have the
Wow.
ability to reread because I can read and
Wow.
comprehend for an hour.
And,
Okay, so after an hour, I'm gonna delete this.
okay, I'll be like, alright, Robin. Oh no, Robin can read. It's Kenny that can't read. So yeah, he'll be able to like just transcribe it to common.
With comprehend languages would be amazing. I can read all of this. Well, what does it say? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it gives you the literal meaning, so I guess, I mean, it kind of works.
I
But
can only read if I cast comprehend language.
yeah, you
Oh,
can
that'd
only
be
read
great.
common if you cast comprehend languages.
Loophole. Alright,
Aw.
there's no doorway looking thing. How wide is this piece of arch?
Probably about 7 or 8 feet wide.
Gotcha. And then it like spans the street and comes down on the other side.
Oh, are you talking about like the actual rock?
Yeah.
No, you don't drive through it. Like it's the walkway up to the building.
So, is there an arch I can walk under or something?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
walk.
that's what
You
I
can
was
walk
thinking.
through it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can
close
hire
my
one.
eyes and
You can
walk
already
through
see
the
why.
arch.
Yeah, the actual arch, like the entrance through the arch, is 8 feet wide.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And there's no. It doesn't look like there's any spot to like place your hand, or do you just kind of speak your intent then?
There's nowhere to like. There's nowhere that looks like, hey, touch here,
Gotcha.
type of thing.
I'm gonna close my eyes, walk through the arch, and see if anything happens.
You are thinking exactly what I was gonna do too.
Oh, he's gonna trip on that rock. Oh,
And there he goes.
There
Down
he
he
goes.
goes.
And I no clip through the ground and end up in the back rooms.
Hey, imagine. This whole campaign has been a build up to just be a backrooms campaign.
no! I don't. It's too spooky.
Okay. I'll
So
just put
nothing
my hand-
happens when we walk through.
Nothing happens.
I'll put my hand on the arch. Go ahead there, Gadget. Say that again.
Helps if I unmute. We step through and we're in the Headless Valley.
Oh yeah, we're switching campaigns right now.
Alright, I'll put my hand on it and say, help me find a way to help my wife. Anything happen?
Would you say that that was honest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that is my only purest intent in this entire campaign.
He's just
Sorry,
touching
sorry, I'm
that
just
wall.
reading something quick. You feel a faint, warm breeze wash over you. You alone.
Does he disappear or anything?
The hidden seam on the arch begins to glow softly, and a series of intricate symbols light up in response to your sincerity.
Do we all see that, or is
Only-
it still just him?
Dash sees this.
Okay.
Do I-
The
do I-
symbols lit up in response to what you said.
Do I recognize these symbols at all?
You don't recognize them. Did you do comprehend languages as well?
No, I didn't.
Okay, then that's all you get.
No.
Did something happen?
Alright, pen. I need a pen and a paper right now.
Did
Anybody-
somebody hand him a pen and paper?
Yes.
I crouch down and I start drawing out these symbols in the dirt that I see. Just I assume they're like all like random, like singular, just kind of.
Yeah.
All right, and I just start scribing them as best I can.
Robin, as he's doing this on the ground, it's kind of hard to understand, but you do get the general gist of some of them. So he writes down a few of these like things that are up there. One of them says birth, one of them says life, one of them says preservation, and one of them says responsibility.
I tell him that.
Sorry, birth, life, preservation, and responsibility.
Yes. They're still
So-
glowing for you, by the way.
Are these runes like floating in the air?
They're
Like
not
the,
floating, they're just on the arch. They're lit, so they're not on the archway until they've lit up. So
Okay.
the rest of the party can't see them, just you. They are lit up on the archway, but they're not there until you did what you did.
What do you see, Dash?
It's glowing. Do you not see these? These are glowing. They're like right there.
I can't see it.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna head over from the car. What are you guys pointing at?
Only the pure of heart shall pass through this charm. Unlock the vault and secrets shall flow. I think if you ask it something for information that is pure of heart, that it's an honest, not asking for out of greed or anything like that, it will provide an answer.
And they told you to have babies?
Well,
What?
Okay, how do? But how
Is that
these
not what that
words-
means?
How are these words gonna like completely restore Thea?
Yeah, Dash can't have babies.
What were the symbols again?
Well, there's birth, life. You said that one's preservation, and that one's responsibility.
Roll an intelligence check for me, Dash.
All right.
5? I'm not giving you anything.
Hey. I mean, maybe it's like figurative.
All right. All right, Robin. In your best guess, I don't want to like touch any of these prematurely. But what do you think?
Can I roll an intelligence?
Sure.
Does that count as helping him?
Sure.
Can I?
No.
Give him
No.
all the aids.
A straight intelligence would be 21.
Okay.
Ooh.
In your experience, these things kind of happen in a specific order.
Can't you just ask the stone what it means? Maybe it'll give you like more clarity.
I don't-
Like ask him to.
It
Dumb
doesn't
it
work
down
that
for
way,
ya.
Veda.
It's a magic stone. You don't know.
You don't even know it's a magic stone. You can't see it glowing.
That's true. Dash could just have hit his head on something.
Dash could just be having an acid trip right now. We don't even know.
He could.
I put my hand on the stone and speak, show me how to ensure nobody repeats the mistakes I have made in the past ever again.
You lived a really long time.
Cause that's the only question I have that's true intent.
Sorry, there was just the 4 runes, right?
Yeah.
I'm fully ready for this to backfire on me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that, yeah, same thing happens. So you also feel this faint, warm breeze wash over you, and the same symbols, the seam begins to light up, glow softly, and you see the same symbols light up that Dash sees.
Okay. I'll touch the birth symbol, the preservation symbol, the responsibility symbol, and then the life symbol.
They all like flicker red and then go back to glowing as normal.
So birth, life, preservation, and what?
Responsibility.
I mean, you gotta be responsible if you're gonna have a baby. And then you're not gonna preserve that baby unless it like I guess I'm preserve the last thing, like a mummy, like a baby mummy. So I think that's last.
So
I'm gonna try life, birth, preserve, responsibility.
Again, flashes red and then goes out.
And same thing, swapping the last two.
Yeah.
You're trying birth first?
Life.
Oh, life
birth,
first.
Responsibility, preserve, or the opposite of the last two I just said.
Same thing, flashes red and then
Okay.
goes.
Responsibility.
And this time it when it flashes red, so this is the third time it's been tried, I guess. It starts making a interesting noise that only you two can hear, and it doesn't sound like something very appealing.
No,
Okay,
no,
we-
no, no, no.
We can't just keep trying.
What is
Birth, life, responsibility, preservation.
Oh.
We need to do these in an order.
Well, if you read the thingy, like I can't
makes
read
it
the thing, but I'm
okay.
saying theoretically.
Sorry, you're very quiet, Gadget.
See, I've got an idea, but can I make an in check to see if it helps put them in order?
Sure. Was that a natural
My dice
one?
gotta be like that.
It do be like that.
That's a 9.
Woo! No, that doesn't help you.
Okay, wait, hold on. I might have an idea, and I
My,
don't know if it's right.
my
Uh,
guess.
do you
is
have good guess?
responsibility, Birth, life, preservation.
What is Elaine's guess?
Life, preservation, responsibility, birth.
Why don't you guys talk out what your thoughts are behind these so that we're not just
I'm
guessing the
going
letters?
Off of, okay. I am
Yeah, I was
going
like, I
off
think it's
of
the thingy.
the like huge thing that was written that
Huge?
Robin could read.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it says like
It preserves life.
preserved
Life is
life,
preserved.
knowledge.
They have a responsibility to protect this knowledge. But with the right person, it can, like, birth the knowledge? That's my thought. I know that... Well, so, with Dash and Robin, when they asked the question, were they saying it out loud?
Yes. I'm assuming Dash did too.
I don't know. Like, that's kind of up to you guys.
I couldn't read it.
No,
Well, when you
saying
say
the
no
question.
Your question out loud
Yeah.
or in your head.
No, I would have said it out loud.
Okay, that's fine.
I would like to put my hands on it, and I'm just gonna kind of close my eyes and think instead of saying things out loud.
Can I do an int check on Elaine's suggestion?
Sure.
Why don't you just ask it to open?
22.
I mean, that's a pure intention, right?
Open. Yeah, pure.
I just want to know how to make the world safe for my family again.
Now, is that true that that's all you want to do? You don't
would be her-
want revenge on your family. You don't want revenge on your father-in-law or the other person. You just want to make the world safe.
At the end of the day, like, if you look past all of it, the one thing that she wants is to just be able to make it safe for her to have her family again.
All right.
Everything else is just... She doesn't know what else to do, really.
I'm not asking shit.
I was like, hey, could you open? We're trying to save the world, and it's
Alright.
real important.
You feel the same warm breeze across your face and body, and you see the seam start glowing, and then the same symbols that Dash wrote on the ground, you see them light up on the thing.
I'm gonna try that combination that I was thinking of.
Does she also hear the unfriendly buzzing?
No. Both of you have
So-
tried. Both of you have tried twice already, correct?
I thought Dash
I
only
tried
tried
once.
once.
Okay, then
I tried twice.
only. Okay, then if that's the case, then actually only Robin hears that.
Okay.
Life, preservation,
Don't die.
responsibility, birth.
Flashes
That's
red,
the order I'm choosing.
and then goes back to normal.
Can I roll an insight on the inscription that Robin wrote out to see if there's any kind of clue in there?
You can.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That is a 26.
Ooh.
So, from what, like, you're talking about the whole,
Yeah.
like, thing that was written on the arch, correct?
Yeah.
So, from what you can understand, is this doesn't hold a clue for this puzzle. However, it does hold a clue as to what this contains.
We only have so many attempts at this. I can hear something that
I
doesn't
see
sound
it too?
friendly.
What did you say?
I asked it to open so we can save the world.
No.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
If you could only have one thing in the entire world, what would it be, Veda?
Muffins.
Is there any way to make up with the player being an idiot?
What?
What?
Well, me, Nathan, am not overly smart with puzzles. That doesn't mean Robin's not.
No.
Did
Hold
roll a
on.
21
Life.
intelligence, and that's how we figured out there was a particular order, and that these rooms are actually a sequence or a combination to be used.
And I just rolled a 22 trying to figure out the pattern here.
See, this is the part I don't like about puzzles, is when people
Hold
are
on.
just like, I'm just gonna roll an intelligence check and you tell me how to solve it.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
if there's a
I'm fine with that.
puzzle,
Or at least give a hint.
I did
because-
give a hint. It needs to
No,
go in
hold
order.
Yeah, and
He
that's where
did
we're
give
at
me
now.
a hint.
You
Yeah,
guys were just
I
looking
have
at it
no issue
originally.
with this.
What order did you do them in?
I did birth, preservation. No, hang on. Uh-oh.
I did life, birth, and then the other two in both possibilities.
Alright, I started with birth, life, preservation, responsibility.
Okay, so we tried the same one twice.
No, I did life, birth. He did birth, life.
I started with birth.
Oh, right. Okay. So,
There's 16 combinations it could be.
yeah,
And
well,
there's
we've done
only-
4. I'm trying to think of...
And there's
only get
6 of us.
Yeah.
Brute force it.
Hey.
No, I'm trying to think, but I had to write it out to, like, keep track of what we've tried.
Alright.
Actually, I will ask it a question.
All right.
I listened very carefully. Obnoxiously so.
Can you help me choose the right path?
Aw.
It kills Gadget immediately.
It just zaps you to death.
The right path.
Oh my
is
god.
death.
You feel a warm breeze. You feel a warm breeze across your face and body. You see the seam begin to glow, and you see the same symbols start glowing.
I don't know what
Oh,
will
no, I'm still
happen
trying to
if I
figure out.
take another. Don't know what will happen if I try again.
What? Sorry. What did you say, Gadget? I didn't hear what you said.
I said now I can see what all of y'all are trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling each of us
What is
only
it?
gets 3 attempts at getting it right.
Okay,
Robin,
so-
you started with life both times.
hold on.
Life, birth,
Someone try
Birth,
Preserve.
responsibility.
life, birth, responsibility.
Gadget.
Go on now.
You do that one?
Preserve
It-
life, birth, responsibility.
It flashes red and then goes back to normal.
Alright, I'll try my second round. Birth, responsibility. Oh, preservation, life.
Flashes red and goes back to normal, and you start hearing the buzzing that Robin's hearing.
Alright.
I think we only get one more try before
Mm.
something bad happens.
Yeah, you and me both.
We could leave it and get like vultures, like I was doing.
Veda still trying to
Is
feed
there
the
anything
vultures.
that you want to know? That you want more than anything?
Oh,
Maybe find Quinn. I don't know.
okay. Can we use the magical time orb to go like super back in time?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Oh
You-
I
man.
couldn't hear
cut
you, but
out,
I read
Matt.
your lips.
Nothing happened.
Nope,
Nothing.
Still
Nothing.
muted.
nothing happened.
I'm not muted.
Nope.
My internet's just not working.
And the DM frustratingly looked at his computer.
Gar, you're muted
And
in case
whatever
you've
we
been.
type in next is a success.
Disconnects and reconnects
Gar.
again. Okay.
You're muted, Gar, in case you've been trying to say stuff.
Alright, I better write down what I said.
Gar unmuted, then remuted immediately. So
It's okay. I've got a running list.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
So we're down to 6 tried, 10 to go.
4, 6. Yep.
I've only done one.
Gar, are you intentionally
yeah, but
muted?
I've done 2. Gadget or Dash has done 2, and you both other 2 have done 1. So that's 6 guesses done.
Gar, you keep on unmuting and then muting, and we don't hear what you're saying. There's
Have you
there's
been
no
saying something,
no
Gar?
voice. Hello?
I think Gar was zapped.
Gar died.
The cat stood on my mic.
Okay, have you been talking at all or no?
No,
Sorry, my bad.
you're good.
Okay, so you have no insight into this at all.
Just let me finish doing what I'm doing, and then I will get back to you.
So he's
Okay.
playing the game.
Yes, Clash of Clans it is.
Incorrect.
Um,
I'm eating a fresh cinnamon bun, so.
Oh.
Ooh.
I guess that's
That sounds
acceptable.
nice.
We throw Gar into a fire.
Preserve, responsibility, birth, life.
What's your
That
body?
sounds poetic.
Yeah, are you touching that or are you saying that as a suggestion and then questioning?
That is a suggestion that I'm questioning because I've been trying to write out all of the like combos so that I remember which ones we've done.
Maybe you can
Thoughts?
touch something more than once. Maybe you just hit like the life button 4
Life.
times.
Um,
Life. Like that's what we choose.
So, what was what was the reason behind the last suggestion you gave?
Please get closer to your mic.
What was the reason behind the last suggestion you gave?
Too close.
No, that's perfect. Stay there.
Preserve responsibility one that I just said.
The one that you had me try. What's the logic behind it?
The thing that Robin read said that there is life preserved, and that those who seek with pure intent knowledge would be unveiled.
Dash,
Yeah.
did you share with the party that you did not get any clue vibe from the inscription?
I begin to share that at this moment, actually.
Well, he was asking what my reasoning was for the first suggestion.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's not what Gadget typed in, was it?
No,
Isn't that
I
what
started
you
with
typed
first
in,
times.
Elaine? No, you're Dash.
I don't remember. But I was thinking more or less the same thing based on that. But
So that was
What's
was
your
just
logic
not-
and your last guess?
Maybe you all need to touch each individual one at the same time.
No.
Not possible, Beta. One will be
Oh,
slightly
why?
before another.
That's not true. You just gotta sync up.
If you think about it as a continuum, you can do responsibility to birth life. Once you have life, you have to preserve it. I just forgot what the fourth option is.
I'll try it.
It's
Birth-
responsibility, birth, life,
Birth.
and
Yeah, birth, life
Preservation.
are two different ones.
Preservation. So you have a responsibility, so you birth life, and then you have to preserve it.
But what if you had a responsibility to preserve life, so you give birth?
That's another option.
there's plenty of different options here. That's the thing.
Pretty good.
I don't even know what you guys are looking
I have to say right now, with the way Robin's camera is lined up, it looks like he has cat ears for his headset as well. Yeah, there it is, right there.
That's
But I don't know if
adorable.
it's tied to
I
the riddle,
accept this.
or if it has
Little
to do
tiger
with
ears.
actual responsibility.
I will try. Oh god.
I just have to say, anytime I throw any sort of puzzle at you guys, this is always how it goes.
That's why you can't throw complicated puzzles as a DM unless you're
Gotta
willing
give
to
us-
like have to go make a lasagna or something. You know.
Give us the
You
one
give
for
us so much
toddlers.
credit with puzzles. Okay. I'm going to try Beta's suggestion.
Of hitting life over and over and over again.
No.
Yeah.
Responsibility, preservation, life, birth.
This is your second attempt.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you touch it in that order, and you start hearing the buzzing noise after it flashes red.
Did it work?
No. I hear the buzzing.
Oh, give me your secrets. Wall.
Don't try again unless we have to.
The wall's not speaking to me.
Gadget is the only one that is part of this and has
Okay.
2 tries left.
Veda, what do you want more than anything?
With your whole heart.
Something with good intent, not because it would be cool.
Will you send me a picture of what we've tried so far, Kat?
I don't know. Like I
I'm
want.
gonna do it. My notes are a little fucked up, but I will send a list of what we've tried. They are all going to be just the letters because I am not typing that over.
Send it to the Discord so that Gar can see too.
Do you want to know anything of how to mend relationships with your family? How to find something that
All Robin's trying to do right now is allow us to get some more pin combinations in.
yes, that is 100%.
I want my family to be safe in the bunker again, but I want to be like useful at the same time. So if I was back in the bunker again, I wouldn't be very useful at anything. But if we're out here, everybody dies all the time. But I'm like really good at fighting.
Cut simpler, they love.
Can
So maybe you
everybody,
want to find a way to be useful?
when you say it like that,
That was harsh.
Wow,
God.
Gadget. Jeez.
I was just trying to boil down what she was asking into something more.
Yeah, but it came off as like a real douche
Yeah.
move.
Man,
Sorry.
everybody's
Do
just
you-
hands on their hip. Gadget.
Do you
There's a
want
reason I asked the
to?
question I asked.
Your light fades. It completely goes out. It's like no pure intent here.
Do you want to
Oh.
learn how to protect the innocent or something like that?
Yeah. Kind of. Wall.
Okay, so I put all 4 words at the very top, and then all of the just letters are the combos we've tried.
The perp. Blur.
This is fun. Okay, Wall,
Blurp.
I want to be useful.
I like Burple.
Burp. Burp.
That's pretty great.
Does the Wall let me be useful? Does it accept that one?
You just like you're asking it to help you be useful. That's what you're asking it.
Yep.
Is that like an honest, like pure intention thing behind it, or like what would be the
I mean, she's
intention
always
behind
wanted
it?
to be useful to her family most of her life. So it's finding that balance between being useful on the surface and still not getting anybody killed.
So would it not be more of a way of like asking, help me help people, basically?
Help me help others.
Help me help others.
Yeah. But without, like a whole lot of danger. Like if we could lower the danger level of the
Okay,
surface a little bit.
let's just-
That's actually
Okay.
way more than 16 combos.
You just realized that?
I did. It's like 4 times 4 times 4.
Yeah.
No, it's 4 times
Times
3
4.
times 2 times 1, unless we can repeat.
It's 4 factorial.
So it's
That makes
24
sense.
options.
Anyway.
4 times 4 times 4. Nope.
No,
that's
because we
32.
can't do life. We
Have
have to
you
use all
tried?
4 of them.
Okay, so
know that.
you feel your fur kind of blow with a warm breeze. You feel the light, or it's not feel, but you see the light in the seam kind of split down a little bit, and then you see the 4 symbols light up.
Oh, and I have
And
no
if,
idea what the symbols mean.
If Dez and Gar join in, we only can guess 12 responses before we see what happens on the 3rd.
Ow.
But what if I do press 1 4 times?
Just wait for us to tell you which ones to push, okay?
The wall speaks to me.
The wall hasn't
Not
spoken to
significant.
anyone.
The wall. Does anyone look shinier than the others?
No.
If it looks like she's about to press 1 4 times, I'm gonna just gently put my hand on her and make her take a step back.
Eldritch Blast.
We could try responsibility, birth, preservation, life.
I just
get
I just
3
heard
each,
somebody.
I
I
think.
think that was Dez talking in the background.
We don't know what we might get more than 3, but it doesn't sound like it.
Have you done any?
I have not.
You need to
He
ask
hasn't-
a true of
haven't-
heart question
have
to be
permission
able
yet.
to.
True heart question.
Not
Wow.
something
What?
greedy.
Oh, well, forget it.
How do I
Well,
make the
maybe
most
we
money?
wanna donate all of your casino money to charity to help the poor little orphan goblins.
I already donated all my charity money to you guys.
Yeah, so then like ask for more charity money to give to us to buy.
Don't.
Veda,
No,
that's
don't.
greedy.
It's not greedy, it's for a good cause.
We
Don't
are not
ask
necessarily
that,
a
Gar.
good cause.
Maybe you should ask it to take down the casino because it's a corrupt system that feeds on
Gar,
the feeble-minded.
Yes.
in the Discord, do you see all the different tries?
Those are the...
I got
yeah,
my
so at the...
I got my cracker up on the. Dez is working on it right now.
Oh,
Maybe
Dez
you
is
give
trying.
birth to responsibility. No, we already did that one. Maybe.
We could try responsibility, birth, preservation, life. That's the next one that I can think of.
Okay. I'll hit it. I don't know what these mean. Which one's which?
I'm assuming pretty much I'm telling people which are which when I know the order they're trying.
Yeah.
Okay, hit the last one,
The comment
the
above
second one,
Boop.
the third one,
Boop.
and the first one.
It blinks red and then goes back to normal.
This is a stupid game.
Add it to the list.
I'm adding it. Give me a
Am I
second.
the only one that feels like it's supposed to start with the birth?
But
But
birth.
it's like chickens and eggs, you know?
I was gonna say it depends on where we are in the cycle of life.
Yeah, like for birth to happen, there already needs to be life.
Not if you're.
Unless it's talking about like the life cycle in
Like-
general.
I'm not saying specifically it needs to be in that order. I'm saying that it's a possibility.
In which case, it would start with birth and probably end with life, and the responsibility and preservation are in the middle.
But what if it's talking about how to create new life? Birth is at the end of that list.
Yeah, because you gotta, you know.
I think we do know, Veda.
I think we all know. The question is, does Veda know?
Veda's just trying to get hints.
Well, we
Veda's like,
already
you
did
know, everybody
purple.
knows.
No?
So you've had birth as the start twice.
Yep.
The one that you did at the start, dash, is birth, life, preservation, responsibility.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what your second one.
It was
Birth,
birth,
responsibility,
responsibility.
Preservation, life.
So we've done R twice, P once, L 3 times, B twice.
Maybe there's like a secret fifth one that we can't. It's on the other side of the wall.
No, 'cause that would make it from 24 possibilities to like well over 100.
Yeah, maybe the guy who made this is a dick. I don't know. Maybe this is unsolvable.
That's rude there, Veda.
I would.
All right,
So
my
Veda
next
has
combo.
one try, Gadget has one try.
Yeah, my next combo will be birth, life, responsibility, preservation, but I'll hold up on that one until everybody else is gone. Until we're like down to our like last combo each.
I don't know. I mean, this is a person who has super secret knowledge hidden behind a wall. So
But it looks like I
maybe-
might. Sorry, go ahead. No, sorry, go ahead.
I think responsibility would be the most important because they feel very responsible for the wall.
I just feel like it comes last, you know, because after you've kind of grown up, everything is responsibility from there.
Yeah, but you gotta be responsible before you have a child.
Yeah, but that's why it starts again.
Oh.
My brain is broken.
Because you're old. Oh, hey, what if we stop time? and then we just poke them a bunch of times and see which one works, start time again, and then hit the right combination.
That's not going to work.
Why not?
Because this would be part of your time stop.
Not if we walk away from it.
Okay, and if you walk away from it, nothing's going to happen while you're touching it.
Put in my combination.
Who in this group is actually
I feel like that is a little bit meta, but that's fine. In amongst your party, while you guys are all like looking at what you're wanting to do, Dash disappears from among you.
Do I see what he put in?
I don't know, do you? Were you paying attention while he runs up to the thing and punches it in?
I think if I saw him do it, I would watch.
Okay.
I feel like we were paying attention, but I don't know. Did it light up green?
Well, so here's what happened. Everybody can see the light at this point. Not everybody has the same noise playing, but Dash runs up to it, presses the button, presses the order he does, and then the light shines on him. The light from the seam shines on him, and he disappears.
I go and type in what he typed in.
Oh, they're all disintegrating.
Yes.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It was
Did I
birth,
not say it out
life.
loud?
Wasn't it birth, life, responsibility, preservation?
Yes.
Yeah, so I do that and say it as I type it.
Okay. So
As
And
Sa-
you guys would see which ones I'm pushing to. 'cause
same thing happens. The light shines down on you very brightly, and then you disappear.
I push and wait for everyone else to push it, then the next one, then wait for everyone else to push it.
Oh, as you like, if you said them out loud next time I pushed them, I was gonna go like 2, 1, 4, 3.
No,
Type
I don't know what to push.
Elaine, what did he just type in?
Are and Des a part of, like, do they see
They,
it?
they haven't.
That's the question.
Gar and Des have not asked anything yet, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
Birth, life, responsibility, preservation.
It's BLRP. It's
It's blurp.
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 Blurp! The secret of the universe.
Blurp.
Alright, I'll type in blurp.
I'll follow suit with blurb.
Excellent.
We're all just dead now.
Yeah.
Everybody-
Disintegrated us.
Everybody got the wrong answer, and it just disintegrated you.
Bunch of lemmings.
I know what it
Right,
is,
and we don't notice the person's
Cool, I'm gonna have a
ash
good night.
falling
I'll
to
see
the
you later. I'm going
ground.
to bed.
All right.
I just gotta say, I appreciate blurp being the answer.
Purple would have been better.
So the idea behind it was once you're born, you have to live your life, and then your responsibility is to preserve life.
So it's
The thing
actually
is,
We're
asking
very
like,
close to a Veda.
saying like things happen in a order, depending on your perspective. There's lots of different.
I know.
orders.
That's why I didn't give, like, if I had given it all away, that would have been 2 seconds for you guys, but I wanted
Exactly, then we
some-
could have moved the game on
some-
and not taken it now.
solving to be done.
Wait,
I even googled it and it didn't come up with anything.
I came up with this. Why? How would you be able to Google it?
Maybe you found it. I don't know.
GPT.
Oh, I should have
thanks,
tried
Chat
it.
GPT.
Put in the correct order.
I'm
Anyway,
curious now.
great. All right. So yeah, you guys are teleported to a location basically just below where you just were. Of course, you wouldn't really know that, but that's where you are. And it's a small circular room with a spiral staircase going down.
I'm gonna head down.
We can never leave now.
Gar and Dez, I don't know what your plan is.
You were really quiet there, Gadget.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
What'd
said
you
I'll
say?
follow.
Gar, are you joining?
Dez asks, please help me find a way to become live again.
Aw.
Ooh. She just wants to be a real boy.
She's just gonna
Yeah,
die
shit.
as soon as she becomes alive again.
She's lived her life.
Anyway,
According to ChatGPT, it's life, birth, preservation, responsibility.
incorrect.
That's why we are in no danger of AI taking over.
That's what it was written. That's how Kat wrote it when she first wrote it. She wrote life, birth, preservation, responsibility. So it just used
All
the same thing
together.
again.
She did pretty good because ChatGPT got the same response.
You have the mind of an AI there, Elaine.
Okay, I'm also gonna go down the
Wait.
stairs.
Is Kat a real person? Oh yeah, no,
No.
I have met Kat.
Well,
It's actually
can a
Nathan and Zeta
person-
that are in question here.
Can a person that short
Yeah.
be real?
Oh,
Oh.
you're not tall enough to be real, Kat.
Oh.
How
Yeah,
dare
the
you?
only-
You're real because we wouldn't have really good
Must be
Irish
this
food.
high to be real.
The only people here who might not be real are Z and Lane. I find it.
Why?
I
No,
still
'cause
find
you-
it hilarious that I haven't met Lane, even though I've been in his house multiple times.
Okay,
Well,
here,
you've
so
met
here's
us and we've met Lane.
here's the problem. The only person here who is in question for me is Madison.
You've met Des and
I've only met Elaine in real life. That's
so
it.
Z, like,
Okay,
The
should
short
we
part
continue?
is-
Should we
DM or-
should we continue this, or should we
Yeah.
continue the
No,
game?
I want to do the game. I
Take
want to
our
do the
Okay.
game.
CBD medications and then get back.
All right.
I will take the rear as we go down the stairs.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Gar and Dez are down there with you,
You
because
made it.
they had to do some stuff.
Took us a
but
bit.
what's their question?
So you heard Dez's question.
Gar.
Gar was the last one. You will not hear his question. I will tell Madison the question after.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fine. You guys know the code to get in, and you guys end up in the thing underneath them as well.
Blurp.
I'll go ahead and head down them stairs. Did anyone want to take lead? Because I don't care.
Oh, I was already kind of heading down.
Yeah, I'll be right behind
You
it.
can't
if
see
you
it,
are
I'm
for me.
I'm staying right
Yes, I
behind her,
can.
or as
Take it
close as I can, because if it's dark, I can see super well still.
I have like a 10-foot bubble, but I can also like pull out my flaming knife.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do glow sticks and just.
As
I
your
mean, I could-
party steps
like,
through
awesome.
the stone
Yeah,
entrance,
so I can see 120 feet, so I'll warn you if you need to see more.
as your party steps through the stone staircase, a rush of cool, damp air greets you. It's a major contrast from the unforgiving heat of the Texas wasteland above. The narrow stone staircase spirals downwards, illuminated by softly glowing sconces embedded on the walls. The eerie blue light casts strange shadows flickering and dancing as if alive. The stairs seem to descend endlessly into the bowels of the earth, and with each step the air grows cooler and more laden with a metallic tang, reminiscent of the scent of ancient machinery. The sound of your footsteps is muted, and the only other sound is the faint hum of some long-forgotten technology resonating through the stone. Finally, after what seems like an eternity of descent, the staircase levels out, and you find yourself standing at the threshold of a massive underground chamber. The sight that unfolds before your eyes is nothing short of awe-inspiring.
Aww.
Thanks for the Foley work. The chamber is enormous, stretching out before you in all directions. The walls are lined with towering shelves, each containing row upon row of capsules. You can't quite tell what are in them, but you see a bunch of these capsules and shelves. The eerie blue light bathes the capsules, causing them to shimmer and glisten like jewels in a treasure trove. Chamber itself is a masterpiece of ancient technology with intricate machinery and consoles set into the walls. These controls seem to be designed for monitoring and potentially manipulating the contents of the capsules, though the exact function remains a mystery. At the far end of the chamber, you know what? Roll a perception check for me.
Now's time. 14 again.
23.
26.
22.
Only Veda has bad eyesight.
Thanks.
You said
I
19?
have dark vision.
So at the it's not super dark in here. Like there's the glow of the light. It's like the blue light that was on the archway is kind of how this whole thing is lit up, just by a dimly lit thing. So at the far end of the chamber, you see a pedestal, and on that pedestal rests a single gleaming crystal orb. It pulses with a faint ethereal light, and it seems to be the focal point of this vault. Presence suggests that there might be more to discover, but that's all you got there.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
walk up
touch
to the
it.
orb.
Does the
Okay.
orb look like the other orb that was made by, what's his name? Byron?
No.
Does
So,
it-
would I be able to tell if this place is like ancient
How ancient?
before chorus?
No.
Okay.
It definitely happened sometime in that timeline. However, maybe yes, actually.
So it could be older. So it's
You
either
can't really tell.
Okay.
Like the technology is modernish now, but the building seems older. So
Okay.
it was possibly built far in the past, but the technology has been continuously updated.
Okay.
There's a bunch of like old wizards in here again. Like, are we gonna find more like immortal old wizards doing old wizard things?
What are old wizard things?
I don't know.
Making places like this.
Making weird places you just wander into one day. Like, how many of these can there be?
Robin, is this magic?
Is it magic?
Roll a Arcana.
Natural 20.
Oh.
28.
Parts of it are.
It's a combination of tech and magic.
Oh, like our friends who were actually not really friends, but they're kind of our friends you're building a bomb with, those guys?
How about a
This-
37 engineering?
37 engineering. It is more tech than it would be magic.
It looks like it's more tech than magic there, Robin.
So then how did it know
It's your
that we
take
were
on-
asking questions?
That would be probably part of the magic side. There's still magic here, and it's just hard to tell.
While
What?
they're talking, I'm gonna pick up
Point.
the orb.
What its purpose
'Kay.
is the way to
Whoa,
English.
whoa.
You go and grab the orb, and as you go and grab the orb, I need you to roll me a strength check.
Oh no, her little arms.
Does it bear the weight of responsibility?
Oh.
No.
13.
All right, so you go and walk up to this orb, and it's shiny and interesting, so you go and place your hands on it, and you are blasted about 30 feet back away from the orb, flying through the people and who are walking up to the orb with you, and you
Can
go
I catch
flying
her?
through them. Roll a dexterity save, I guess.
Alright, I got you.
Uh,
Oh, and
can I-
that 20!
You catch her.
That 20!
She takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage from being blasted with a force way back.
Can I investigate the sphere without touching it?
Did that happen as soon as she touched it, or as soon as she tried to lift it?
As soon as she touched it.
Okay.
Yeah, so can I investigate it to see if I see something without actually touching it?
Elaine, you gotta be careful.
Roll an in Arcana.
I thought that's how you.
26.
26.
I thought maybe it was how you could collect the knowledge. I don't know. It was.
No, it's all right. I was about to do the same thing.
I don't think
Are
I
you
could
okay?
catch you.
I don't think you really can learn anything without getting your hands on it.
No,
Without first
was
giving
about to-
something in exchange.
I was about to use identify.
Do you want to use identify on it?
Oh, I have to touch it to do that.
You have to
Don't
touch
have
it?
anymore? No.
No, you don't. You have to touch something to identify it.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, the
Oh.
spell, anyhow.
Do you?
You must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
Oh, so you do.
I'm
Okay.
gonna set
I've read
myself
that.
up like a baseball outfielder to catch anyone else who goes flying.
And really all put there, put it out.
Come on, come on.
Does
What
it
if
look
you-
like
What if you
Is it
this
touch
like
it
room
using
continues past
something
that
else?
pedestal?
If
A
you
wand or something.
if you touch it
someone-
using a wand,
Yeah, like some other stick or something. You know, you're still touching it, but it's not you touching it.
Maybe you gotta
That worked.
touch one of the capsule things.
If anyone's about to touch it, I'm gonna cast guidance on them before they touch it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
apparently I've had that this entire time.
Your engineer's kit.
do you have
What?
anything in the engineer's kit gadget?
Like I'm looking for an insulated glove.
Probably.
Said probably not or probably.
No, I probably would have one. I am going to attempt to cast remote access on it.
On the orb?
On the orb.
Can you explain to me what that does?
Yeah, I will.
Hacker man.
So, I don't know that it's going to help, but it says that you can use any electronic device within range as if it were in your hands. This spell allows you to simulate any device's mechanical functions electronically. You're able to access only functions that a person using this device in manual would be able to access. So essentially, if there are some kind of like touch controls that it has, I can attempt to use them remotely without touching it.
I'm just picturing you cast that spell and get yeeted back.
That's what we're gonna find out.
You're far too
Um,
large, but I'll try to catch you.
So this isn't a technological device. This is the magic aspect of this place. So I
I
don't.
thought you said it was more tech than. Not
I'm saying
more
the
tech than-
place here is more tech than magic. This item is the one thing that is magic here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I thought you meant the orb was more. Tech.
No, I'm talking about the facility is more tech than it is
Oh.
magic.
Okay,
the
then
orb-
I wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
and check
that's
out
it.
one of the canisters on the wall and see if I can tell what it is.
Oh boy, we're only an investigation.
Don't get greedy, Robin. Gadget, can I borrow your glove?
Another 18, 26.
All right, you guys are ready for this? All right. So these capsules that are on the shelves are all filled with things. As you get closer to them and as you walk up to them, they light up and you can see through the somewhat translucent, so kind of like frosted glass type of thing, is what these containers are made of. So when they light up, you can actually see what it contains, and on top of that, in front of it, is a label. So as you walk up to one, you see the label in front of you says saber-toothed tiger, and inside this capsule is a fully formed saber-toothed tiger in suspended animation.
How
In
big are
full
these
size?
capsules? I was
Full
thinking they were
size.
like this big.
No,
Yeah.
full size.
So I
Jesus
start
Christ.
walking
This is
around
exactly
and
what I
seeing if
thought it
there's more
was.
of them.
Only not.
This is an arc.
If you refer back to the description, like the reading, Literally, the first sentence has that exact word in it.
I was expecting it to be people.
Ark of Forgotten Life.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so it's like my great ancestor.
I'm gonna
Preserved
walk
in
up.
stasis
Can I walk up
amidst
to one on
chaos
like
and
the other
strife.
wall?
You're walking to the other wall?
Wait.
Yeah.
Preserved in stasis amidst chaos and strife, to those who seek with pure intent, the knowledge shall unveil the secrets of the past, the mystery of entails. I'm thinking that entire statement is just describing this room. Those of pure intent can unlock the secrets that lie within this hall.
As you guys are kind of searching through a bit more, you find one that's labeled human, you find another one that's labeled elf, you find another one that's labeled half-elf, you find another one that's labeled orc, you find one that's labeled T-Rex, and that's a giant capsule. You find elephant, you find dog, you find all of these different things. One of each, all preserved in perfect stasis.
Alright, don't touch anything.
What?
Do I see anything that's not from this world?
There is a hell of a lot more that you gotta look through in order to find that.
Because the strands of life, both near and far, from Earth's own beasts to distant star.
I want to go to the biggest container in this place.
It's
Whatever's
a whale.
towering above everything else, I'm gonna go check that out.
Within these walls,
it's Cthulhu. No, it's a sperm whale would be the biggest one.
Yeah. So within these walls, a choice must be made, for knowledge's power can both create and fade. So what's the choice?
What's
we
that,
could
Elaine?
like.
What's that, Elaine?
Kind of choice.
I don't know.
Alright, give me a second. I'll put on Gadget's glove. Get ready to catch me, Veda, if this goes poorly.
Ready.
I place my gloved hand on the glowing orb.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
We've got a nat 1.
Veda tries to catch you, but you're blasted so hard that you knock through her and fly back about 40 feet.
Actually, grab your shoes and that's all I have. Oh no!
So I'm gonna walk around and look for something like a cat or something real small.
I was gonna look for like
innocent.
a dog.
This
Kind of.
Yeah, you've already found a dog. But this facility is probably the biggest building you've ever been in. Has anybody seen Warehouse 13 here?
Oh, not a long time.
It's like that?
That's the size of this building.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking in a direction where no one else is going. I'm going off on my own to cover more ground and just seeing what I find.
I want to go up and talk to the orb. Okay, orb. We come in peace.
And I'm specifically looking for something from distant stars, something not of this world.
Hey.
What species are you searching for?
Ooh.
Veda, what?
Oh, was that to me?
Yes.
You got,
Tabaxi. Say Tabaxi.
I don't want to see a suspended tabaxi. That's creepy. You got any goblins?
Hey.
We have one goblin in storage.
Veda, ask it another question.
How come you got things in storage?
The preservation of life is necessary for revival.
How is you gonna revive life with only one being?
That's a good question.
through genetic modification and cloning.
Do you have a Tarask?
What's that?
We do have one stored deeper in our archives.
Yeah, we need to
When
go,
do-
guys. We don't need to be in here.
When do you start releasing and making clones?
We wait for the arc holders to come back.
Who was your arc holder?
Unknown. Redacted.
Guys,
What if
we're,
they
we're now
never
the
come
arc
back?
holders.
We shouldn't be here. This is incredible.
I've already walked away from the group, and
I'm gonna go back upstairs and see if
I-
I can find a way out.
Before Gadget leaves, I give him his glove back. It doesn't work.
Magical orb. Has anyone else visited in the last, like, year or so?
No visitors in the past. Calculating. 175 years.
Oh, wow. Are you lonely, orb?
Rita.
Did not compute.
Alright,
Oh.
so what happens if one of your specimens gets sick or injured after it's been reanimated?
Genetic modification and cloning should solve this issue.
Are
Is
they all
there-
friendly?
Do
Unknown.
you offer free samples?
Unknown question.
Oh wait, if I brought a specimen here that was sick or injured, would you be able to cure it?
Genetic modification room is still active.
what genetic modification room?
Where
Hey,
is
you
it?
said you've walked away.
Yes, this
yeah.
is Nathan, not Robin.
Where is the genetic modification room?
Deeper in the facility.
Can you show me a map?
Unfortunately, my processes don't have a display.
Oh.
Is there
What
anything-
species are you searching for?
I've
Do you have
got a
any
really
dragons? Like friendly dragons?
What color dragon are you searching for?
A
Golden.
golden one?
We have one wormling in storage.
There's a baby dragon here.
Robin just got so excited.
I don't know this. I'm just walking deeper in on my own. You guys are all surrounded by the ball, and I'm just.
If
What
I
about red dragons?
One wormling in storage.
if we get one out of storage, can you clone? Do you clone it and automatically have like another one in stock?
We draw DNA from the capsule, genetically modify, and clone.
So it's just a never-ending
No,
source
so that,
of.
so that yes, the capsule stays there and the clones are made.
So we could, I guess, if we defeated all the bad evil stuff, then you can just make all good stuff come out and repopulate and. Do we need this though?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the
They can cure or heal anything.
maybe. I mean, I don't. How old is this place? Like, do you think it'll? We
It
can
must
go
have been,
look.
they must have built it at the peak of
I also want to apologize quickly. It probably hasn't had a visitor in about 100 years, not 175.
Oh.
I'm
What
just I'm
was
just
your
thinking
last
because
visitor?
like in order to like get all of the different races involved, they would need yeah.
Yeah.
That information is redacted.
And is there a place where I can see the redacted stuff?
The information that is redacted is to keep it secure. The information is not accessible by anyone.
The information that is redacted is redacted.
Okay. Which direction is your genetic modification room? Like forward, left, right, back?
It is on the
sideways?
east side of the facility.
I start heading that way.
Thank you, magical orb. We'll be back later.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which way I'm walking.
I'm gonna ask a Veda-ish question.
To the orb?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it without like giggling.
Good luck.
No, I probably wouldn't put those two things together yet. Never mind. I'll wait.
Okay.
a second.
No.
So, yeah, I've been walking west for this entire conversation.
Okay, here's something that's going to be cool for you. Please roll me a perception check.
Oh, he finds the dragon.
22.
So, what was your intention with walking this way?
See what I find.
So, are you walking down each individual alley, or are you just walking?
I'm
you're
just
looking for aliens.
walking.
Okay. So, as you continue walking, you come across a doorway that above it says top secret, authorized entry only.
Is it locked?
I mean, if it's locked, there's not much they can do to open it at this point now, is there? Other than Eldritch Blast, I guess.
So
Is he
locked?
reading this
Yeah.
because he still has comprehend languages, or is it everything in here in common?
Everything in here's in common.
Okay.
Do I see a keypad or anything around it?
Just to be clear, the writing that you saw outside was in Latin, and none of you can speak Latin.
I can't read
man.
it, but I called it.
Is there a keypad or anything to get through the door?
No, it's just a key knob. You could kick open the door if you really wanted to.
Can I see through the keyhole?
No, it's not a keyhole you can peer through.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. No, but there might be, who knows what's on the other side. I'm gonna try to kick through the door.
All right.
Ew. Is that better?
Strength.
Yeah, roll me a
18.
strength check. Is that strength or athletics? Oops.
Same thing.
You don't have a plus to athletics?
Yeah. So I have a +1 strength and no bonus athletics. So it's just a 18.
As you kick
Nice.
the door open, 3 velociraptors.
If
Because they
only.
can open doors.
All the predator vaults behind me open.
I would laugh.
You guys just hear a quiet yelp in the distance as Robin is torn apart.
One
There
So
sec.
that
goes
was just
another
when you
one.
were kicking the door in.
Sorry, 1 sec. 1 second. Alright. So, as you kick open the door, you see a large sign above, like where you break through. And on that sign, it says extraterrestrial specimen. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh man.
What does it look like? What does it look
That's where we're ending tonight's game. So I guess we'll find out.
I am so happy.
Hope everybody enjoyed tonight's game. And we will see you all next week.
Night.
Have a great night,
Bye.
everyone.
like?